What's going on, y'all? We got the best of week 15 Sunday games. Shout out to Highlight Heaven for these clips, man. So I'm using footage from his channel for these clips, so shout out to him. And we'll jump into it. This is when you don't have your kicker. I saw that somebody posted this in the Twitch chat prior to well, this is actually after the game. I wasn't aware of that at all, that they were missing their kicker, so that was pretty wild. But so who kicked for them? Now that I think about it, like I haven't seen any footage of who kicked for them in the game, or who did kick their field goals. Maybe I don't remember. Got Bud Dupree and Titans gathered on the Steelers logo before the game. It's not the first time they've done this, but it's another team. Y'all let me know what team that was. I can't remember. They did this to another team. They kind of disrespectful, I ain't gonna lie, but they don't care, so it is what it is. We got Saquon Barkley makes the catch of the year. That was sick. I just saw the replay this morning. My camera looks crooked. I just saw the replay this morning on Instagram from the other angle where I'm sure they're about to show it. Bro literally reached around, hit the Odell. Hey, Saquon, man. Hey, yeah, potential is sky high for him, bro. It is out the roof, but they just, man, they're not doing enough for him and around him. You know what I mean? Really, the biggest thing, they need to fix the O-line, because that would help not only him, it would help Daniel Jones. Like, that's the biggest thing they need to fix. Tackling worse than Urban Meyer's coaching stint. Oh. Yeah, this was wild. This is our first kick return of the season. That's wild. Let me see what happened. I think it's just momentum. Everything just played out nicely. You got 3 people around him. Well, he broke one already. Everything played out nicely. Broke 2 right there. Yeah, one guy hit him low, one guy hit him high, so that kept him up. He didn't even hit him. The guy who hit him low didn't even hit him. He kept him up. So that's what it was. Yeah, it's tough. Just the score we all prepared for. Why did we prepare for this? I'm a little confused. Oh, I get just the whole fact that they scored on the Cardinals. I don't know why they couldn't pop into my head. I don't know. I guess they slandering them in the comment section. Y'all let me know if I'm on the outside, which I am, because I have no clue what's going on. Said this play was broken from the start. I had the same feeling. The Bills just called a good defensive play, which is weird though, cause like it should have worked out. But he's already angled toward. He knows what's going on. He knows what's about to happen. He's already looking towards Robbie. He's headed in that direction. He has no idea what's going on. In a situation like this, I feel like he has to come back further. He has to flare out even more. And he has to step back and, you know, like how some receivers step back when they release. He'd have to step back and shuffle, like step back, so he can get in position. But yeah, it was already broken, so it is what it is. So yeah, that's done. Yeah, and they came through behind him anyway. So like, if anything, you should have stepped back, boom, step back, you know, crossed. I guess, you know what I mean. It would make sense, but it is what it is. Got Jags fan runs on field, tries to get Trevor Lawrence's attention. He was open. That is crazy. I did not see this in the highlights at all. I did not see that in the highlights. He had to be drunk or something. This dude is wild. Say Zach Wilson shows a flash of greatness. I ain't gonna lie, he does a lot, but then it's a lot of bad too. This was so nice. That was so nice. It looked like he was about to get sacked. It looked like it was over. He said psych. But I mean, he shows flashes of greatness almost every other game, literally. But it's the same thing. Like, they need to fix the O-line. Like, that's one of the biggest issues the O-line and just play calling here and there. Sometimes they call some nice plays. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it's bad, but you get a good O-line. It was the same thing with Sam Darnold. It couldn't protect him. So, and Sam went to Carolina, had some good games. You know, didn't go on a 4-0 streak when he was with the Jets. You know what I mean, or whatever, however many games it was. But he wasn't terrible with them. It's just it all started falling apart at one point. So this is the same Jags fan. So apparently he got tackled by a security guard. He didn't really try to hurt him. People be wilding, bro. Like, number one, you get fined for that. Number two, you get arrested. Number three, you get banned from going to any other games. So, like, it's not worth it at all. It'd be tripping. It says third and what? What? Third and final. Oh, the Jets are really doing what they want now. That was nice. I ain't gonna lie, that was a nice play. I did not expect that at all. That was pretty cool. And Braxton Berrios took off. I ain't gonna show all of it because I ain't trying to get copyrighted on this one, but yeah, that was one of the best plays I've seen them run this season. I just did not expect that at all. Caught me off guard all the way. He said one team might be bad, but it's still a rivalry. This game definitely was like that. It was another game that I felt was like that. It was a divisional matchup, and they were beefing. What was it this one or was it a different one? I think it was Giants Cowboys then. Yeah, I guess so. This is what I was looking for. Panthers wide receiver Brandon Zylstra kicks off versus Bills. Hey, they need Justin Reed. That's what they need. That man can kick. Brandon Zylstra will get things started. I actually went back. Oh, never mind. Actually wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie, I like the idea of that. Like, that is very innovative to put a skilled player at kicker and have him kick on kickoffs. I would trust my skilled player on kickoffs, but then you know, say maybe field goals, okay, that's fine. I'll have a kicker for that. And say that player gets hurt, then I still have my guy who's the actual kicker for kickoffs, you know what I mean? But I think the kickoffs will help the skill player get better at kicking field goals in case the kicker gets hurt. You know what I mean? It's kind of insurance either way. So I don't think it's a bad idea. But after I saw them do that with Justin Reed, I think that would be pretty good if you could find a skill player who can do that consistently. Because imagine how many touchdowns would be prevented from being ran back. You know, it covers so much ground. We got Kyler throws interception and Lions take 24-3 lead. Which one was this one? This is Oruwari. That was nice. That was nice. He's been playing pretty solid as well, man. Been having a good season. It was times where, like, honestly, at the beginning of the season, where I'm like, okay, he'll get a pick, but then he'll get caught on and he'll get, you know, kind of cooked in coverage. But he's been doing pretty solid as of late. I'll be honest, man. Kind of surprising me. The Steelers fans boo Chase Claypool. I ain't gonna lie. In this game, he made a nice catch in the first quarter. So if I was him, I wouldn't even be worried about that. He made it was a snag, so there's nothing to worry about. Fans switch up on you. 1 second they love you, next second they hate you. So it is what it is. He just needs to focus on being better, doing better. You know, just continue to improve, continue to fix the mistakes that you make. But there's nothing to worry about. What? Got Zach Cunningham delivers huge hit on Pat Freiermuth. Is he starting with the Titans? Like, gosh, bro, Texans just let go of so many good players, like, in the past 3 seasons. Like, wow. Y'all go from a playoff team that we're very much capable of making the Super Bowl, very much, to y'all just suck like that. I kind of get how Jaguars fans feel, but it's like it's different. Yeah, Jaguars fans had Blake Bortles. Okay, he was okay. You know, you had a defense that carried, you had a run game that carried, you had an offense, you know, centered around him. They kind of carried a little bit, but he did enough. We had Deshaun Watson. Why would you tear everything down? Like, it's just, it's like a power trip. I'm assuming with the front office, they don't like the players thinking that they have some type of power, which they do. You give them that, and you respect that, you know, because they do to an extent. But it's like, man, I don't know. I don't know.
String injury.
Thanks, Trace. Here's third one.
Oh, wait, Zach is not the one who hit him. It was 26 who really did it.
Injury.
Thanks, Trace. Here's third one. Throwing for it. Getting it. Fire move. Able to.
Bolton did it. Zach just came and cleaned it up. I feel like he was stunned. Like, oh, crap. I'm gonna slow it down.
Thanks, Trace. Here's third one.
He tried to brace for the next hit, but I feel like, I don't know. Y'all let me know. Let me see. Oh, his head did hit the ground after Zach hit him. Dang.
You see him come across.
Sheesh.
Staggered him.
Well, that's a cover two.
Oh, Zach hit him in the head.
And that was right after he
Ooh, and he hit his head on the ground. Oh, prayers up for him, man. Somebody told me this is his second concussion this year. That is not good to have 2 in 1 year. This person, I think that's why Luke Kuechly retired. He retired because of concussions. Chris Borland, middle linebacker for the 49ers. His career was on a nice projection. He had a really nice rookie season. He came like right after Patrick Willis. It's ironic like how they keep having nice middle linebackers. They had Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman. They had him. They got Fred Warner now. Wow, they got a nice culture of middle linebackers. But I think he retired because of concussions as well. Hopefully they I don't know, man. Like something like that it's hard to prevent. You can't really just guess how that's gonna happen. It just happens, you know. It's not, you know. If he would have dropped the ball, he would have protected himself or something, you know. I mean, he would have been good, but it's like he already got stunned by Christian Fulton. Say he would have braced himself and not even caught the ball, but then it's like it's not what you get paid to do. They expect you to catch it, so you, I mean, just come with it. You put your body on the line regardless.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. This probably was my favorite play this week, if I'm being honest.
Tua with time and now going to pull it down and run. Inside.
All right, Tua. And then look how you got up. Hold on. Look how you got up. Look at it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That probably was. Can I say that? That probably was one of my favorite plays this week. I can't say it was my favorite because I can't think of them all. But hey, big play by him. That was very nice. That was very unexpected as well. But he sized them up. He saw what he had in front of him, and he did his job. This here, I did not even notice that he was. I didn't notice he was in the backfield at all. This is a Christian Wilkins touchdown. And then he got the hops right here. This man. Look at this. This is crazy. Oh, my man got the hops. Cause I know he got it because next dude came and tried to do the same thing and he couldn't do it. See, he didn't even get up there like that. Or maybe he didn't try. I don't know. He had the hops. Ironically, on the next video, we got Christian Wilkins doing a worm.
For Pittsburgh. Look at Christian Wilkins. Caught the touchdown, the big defensive lineman. The man is 6'4", 300
That's wild.
pounds. And he has the dexterity to get down.
We got Kyler didn't deserve this. What's this? Oh, he just threw it into his chest. I'm really confused. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Out of the bottom 5 teams, I feel like the Lions have the most promise, even when their record. They're a very physical football team, and they're loyal to their coach. That's a good thing, you know, for them to be loyal to the coach. They build a good culture. You know, they're really willing to play for him. I mean, yeah, you know, maybe if he was in Jacksonville, it'd probably be a different story or something. I don't know, but I still can't believe it. The whole Urban Meyer thing played out like that. Lions should have beaten the Vikings the first time and Ravens too, and had Green Bay close into the fourth quarter. They're the greatest one-win team of all time. Well, they're not a one-win team anymore, so unless you're referring to that season where they won 1 game, but that's not this season, so I don't know. Joe Hayden with the game-winning tackle. This was clutch. This was very clutch. He got him. Stopped all progress. Oh, I like the, man, they need these more. I don't feel like all pylons have these. I could be wrong, but they need the pylon cam on every pylon. I mean, on everything. It's funny because this started off being in the end zone, and now they put it on the first down markers, which makes so much sense. But that was an innovative thing to do. I think somebody came up with that. I was like, oh, we put it in the end zone, we should put it on the first down. It'll help us, you know, put it. It makes so much sense. But yeah, hey, I just asked about Joe Hayden the other day too, so that's pretty funny. See him pop up, it's pretty good, man. Shout out to him. Cam Newton throws it right to the Bills. Oh, literally. Oh my gosh, I did not see that play when the pan. I saw it. I remember seeing it, but I didn't think to replay it. He literally threw it right to him. That was crazy. I don't know what to say about that. Bills whooped them. Gosh.
Sterling Shepard moved. Offense, number 3. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
5 yards forward, 5 yards back.
Hey, somebody commented. I didn't think he was actually do it. Somebody commented that on the other video. They said you should you should post that clip. A commenter saying this pretty much sums up the Giants season: 5 yards forward, 5 yards back. That's interesting enough.
Be 1st and 10.
That could be the slogan of the Giants offense this entire season.
Man, honestly, initially I thought it was gonna be like a Saquon Barkley reference, because you know he likes to cut back and stuff like that. But that's cool. You got Bradley Chubb, cheap shot on Drew Sample, no flag.
Tosses the catch made by the tight end Drew Sample.
Oh. Oh. He got up.
And a flag comes. Modest gain of 2 yards. And a flag comes in late.
Is this going to be how he pulled him to the ground? A lot of discussion about that lately with running backs. Kenyon Drake broke an ankle on a tackle similar, and he wants the league to take a look at how these.
Barron Brown.
Loud. See where his right hand was, where Browning's right hand was.
Yeah, that wasn't necessary. As long as he didn't hit him in the head, but yeah, again, it wasn't necessary. So 49ers are trying to give Deebo Samuel every kind of touchdown possible.
Samuel on the move and gets the pass here. He wants to throw on a 1st and 10 and to the end zone and incomplete.
Hey man, this is probably one of the seasons where I've seen like the most versatility, like of players being used, especially with him and Cordell Patterson.
Well, this is a backward throw.
Been pretty wild.
Samuel comes in motion. That's backwards. And it looks like he's trying to throw, and then he stops and takes off and runs.
Oh wow.
He's trying to.
Sheesh. I ain't gonna lie. If he would have threw it a second later, he could have forced the pass interference call. But since he threw it, it literally like a second later. QBs do that too, so like if he had, you know, if he had the IQ to do that, he probably would. This is like falling and I can't get up.
The crowd sees it on the replay board, and wow, that's what gets the flag.
He didn't push him that hard. This is absolutely mossed. I already know it's Russell Gage. He was going crazy. And then he had another one in the same game on the same guy. He went up and got it. It was crazy. That was nice. Did you show the other one? Boy, it went up. So add this to one of the funny graphic lists.
The old famous toe. Fox Sports presents as the toe heals. It's not going to stop me from playing.
What?
It's just pain
What is this about?
Everything's on the table, but I'm hoping to avoid surgery. And he said after the game on Sunday night that he had a setback. He wasn't sure how big of a setback until the week went on. He's just going to have to deal with it the rest of the year.
They made it into a whole drama. Like, that is wild. I would do this one. Mark Andrews can't be stopped versus Green Bay, but I already did a video on Mark Andrews versus Darnell Savage, so yeah, check it back on the channel. It's up there. Got Debo Samuel with another rushing touchdown. It's weird though. Like, ironically, every time they put him in, it just seems like everything just works. Like, I say every time because I don't watch the whole game, but generally most of the time they give him carries. It's just like him breaking off or running for touchdowns, just doing something big. Like, just every time. So sometimes you gotta self-reflect. I'm assuming this is pregame.
Break. Ben went down the tunnel right after scoring a touchdown, and he was just chilling on the steps, heading to the line.
That's weird for them to follow him in there. Go in there and try to get a picture of him.
Don't know what that's all about. Never seen.
Maybe he wanted to pray. I don't know. So Teddy Bridgewater scary injury versus the Bengals. I already saw this and I included it in the actual video of me reacting to the highlights. But prayers up for Teddy. I don't know, man. He's injured entirely too much. Like, entirely too much. You know, I hope he saved his money, you know, spent it right. He seemed like he's a smart guy, so I hope he got it in good places and invested in all this stuff. Because I wouldn't keep trying to come back, bro. Personally, it's like just injury. I mean, I can't tell him what to do with his life or nothing, but that's just saying me. Like, you know, every team, and I feel like the Broncos are gonna move on anyway. I don't feel like they sold on him or Drew Lock, so that's what it is. But prayers up for him, you know, for a healthy future, healthy life. We got one of the most underrated receivers in the game today. Tim. Hey, Tim is probably, I say, like, as a you know, like how basketball they got role players. I feel like he plays his role, you know, being the number 3 / you know, sub in 2 guy. I don't know if he plays X or Z, or I don't really know the details to that, honestly. But like, I don't remember. I remembered it in high school, but I didn't play receiver. So, but yeah, man.
I didn't see the flag initially. Watch at the top. Patrick 81, Wayne's 26. Watch Patrick come back for it.
That was nice. Just had to. He put the corner out of position. That was nice. I wasn't aware of how bad Packers special teams had been playing until, like, people told me in the Twitch chat last week. I was not aware at all. So yeah, man.
Pop-up kick by Tucker.
But here we have. Oh my gosh. They calculated that. They calculated that kick. Apparently, they had to. Why do they have a linebacker up there? No, I'm not tripping. Got a linebacker. Like, shouldn't you put a running back or a fullback? Maybe even a tight end. I don't know about a linebacker. Got one of the wildest plays of the year. Oh, yeah, that was wild. You know, they said he was down, but I don't see it. They said he was down before the fumble. Did they count it because Drew Lock touched him or what? I didn't see when he got touched this down.
But was Kareem down early is the question.
What? How was he down? Because I remember the ref said he was down. So
as he fumbled at the end of the play, Garrett Bowles.
What happened? Let's see.
Patrick, there's Bowles chopping at it. I think Patrick's hit knocked it free, but their hustle created the takeaway from the takeaway.
The ruling on the field was a double possession.
Right.
But then they reviewed it, and now they are giving the ball to Cincinnati. A wild exchange there.
Oh, so they did give it to them. I was about to say, because in the game, when I watched the highlights, they said that NFL be putting some of them highlights together so weird sometimes. Shout out to y'all for the content, but still. It's a Chris Godwin injury. Oh, my. Oh my, I'm cool. Prayers up there. Prayers up, prayers up. Oh, he got up.
Good news is Godwin gets up.
Sheesh, that looked like it hurt. Now Brady doesn't have any receivers left. What happened to Mike Williams? I don't think I even saw the hit. Jalen Darden.
Exactly what I was talking about. Watch all the guys that drop back. You're not going to bring some slants and crossers across there and beat them again, though.
Lattimore, who usually sees Evans.
He low-key burnt them. It's just he put it a little too far. Just a little too far. He got past him. Because if Lattimore didn't turn around at the time he did, he would have been good. He would have been on him. But he turned around, so. But, yeah, it's just tough to play with your starting 3 receivers out. I like their backup receivers, but you know they're not the starter guys. So what it is, and then situation like that, defense could just man up all day if they want to. If they know they got the matchups like that, they can just man up and just call it a day. Except when Tom Brady tries to be Lamar Jackson. This was wild. I ain't gonna lie, I was getting a little hype for Tom. I got a little hype for him, and then I said, okay, Tom taking off again. He's been running, he's been scrambling a decent amount this season. He began a little happy with it.
Field and the looks that Tom Brady wants to take advantage of 2 of their best pass rushers, and Cameron.
They just couldn't do enough, man. They couldn't get enough going at all. What's up with OJ Howard? I think they should start trying that more. Try OJ a receiver, you know. If he get his route running down, get it a little bit more elite, a little bit more crisp, I think that'd be pretty deadly to have that as an option. Brady is heated after interception versus Saints.
Microsoft tablets have taken some.
He just broke it. I get the frustration, but man, it just broke the whole tablet. Like the screen is not attached at all. A little different. Don't tell me Tom school shooter threat. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me that.
It's the magnet keeps attracting me. I try to run.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't get this meme. I seen something about that, like frogs don't move when you touch them or something like that. That is wild. Just sitting there with a cracker. Oh, with a Ritz. That's a Ritz. Is that a Ritz? Said Tom Brady gets shut out for the first time since 2006. I ain't got nothing to say. We're gonna see when the playoffs get here. That's when it gets real. But and if they have everybody healthy. But it was a great performance by the Saints defensively and offensively. Like the Bucs don't have a bad defense, so I say that offensively as well. They did enough. They got the win. So
Personal foul, roughing the kicker.
this was just disrespectful.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker.
Hey, he is wild. That's funny. I'm giving Marquette King vibes. We're gonna end it there though, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe. Hit the like button for me again. Stay tuned. If you want to catch live reactions, hit the link in the description. Follow me on Twitch. Stay blessed.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Ain't no need to play games. I'm cool with zeros on the stat sheet. I don't care if you knew Patrick Mahomes. Them lies you telling won't get past me. it's meant to be, I'm not gonna ask for a second chance. I'm only gonna ask you once after that, then it's out my hands. I'm not gonna question, just accept it, part of God's plan.